ladies know all that good shit. We're about to get right the fuck into this. Ha! To my right, legendary Scottish battle MC making his return to Glasgow. Make some noise for Jinx! And to my left, King of the Ronalds, alumni, battled in America, battled up and down the whole UK, battled in Europe. Make some noise for Kinell!
You know who it is.
We did the coin toss off camera. Kinell is going first. Hold it the fuck down, man. Let's go.
First off, you stinking Edinburgh cunt. I have some questions about all your clothes. You've turned up looking like you watched Paw Patrol through a glory hole. I mean, seriously, did no one tell you this new long hair would make you look like a dickhead? Shrub, we've both got Celtic roots, but he's the only cunt with split ends. Yeah. See this lad, when he started his time in the ring, he was Mr. Jinx. Then he retired as Jinx. So, losing the Mr. from your name, is that one of them modern non-binary things? You were born deformed, Jinx. You were born so deformed your tongue had a foreskin. You look so appalling, someone should have introduced your mum to abortion. See, I tried to talk about his rise and fall, but this cunt hasn't had a rise at all. My bars are all types of warp, tight and raw, like they're forged from iron ore. You're in the labyrinth now, locked inside the walls with a minotaur. Plus, he nods his kids all over Scotland, he's on a minor tour. He's like, hey kids, are your browsers Google Chrome? Minor tour. His lifestyle is a minor all. Kick it with me, you'll get an old school leverage like a mitre ball. As for why I'm sore, I travelled all the way from Chester for this clown. And out of all the desperate cunts in Edinburgh, he's the most desperate in the town. In debt to all his friends because he let his besties down. Shit, it's property in Monopoly. He spent it all on Brown. Yo, it's smack joke time. Jinx will suck your dick when his bank goes dry. He'll be begging pennies in the Ladbrokes line, then out back in the alley blowing fat old guy. You couldn't meet my levels on a crack smoke high, and it might sound harsh, but the facts don't lie. See, your friends left you alone, cause they won't get back what they owe. You've been spending all their dough on heroin and coke. That need to score, Tina Moore, it'll never let you go. That's why the belt around your arm and suit your bet around your throat.
Make some noise! He said Minotaur about 5 different ways. That was a shite ring. No, it was a shite rap. Carter Dean's phoned, he wants his fucking style back. Oh. I'll start this shit simple. See, Kinell, he's a prick. Mate, you look like every junkie after a heroin hit. No, you look like you like the taste of a ketamine drip. No, you look like you want to hit the gents for a sniff. Hey, apart from his mum's very thin lips, he's never been kissed. Hey, he's rapped on every battle league to ever exist. And I've watched some of your battles, I'll confess and admit. But in the last month alone, you've done like 76. Mate, when the fuck do you find the time to write? And then I remembered, 99% of the time is shite. Hey, you're kind of like Dan for the Street Fighter games. Because you're similar to a couple of other cunts, but you're twice as lame. And mate, who the fuck flings one-handed Hadoukens? See, I've got the plans and the blueprints to massacre you with. Because I'm the Rainbow Hacked Edition flinging 45 Hadoukens. I'm the Rainbow Hacked Edition, I spit 45 Hadoukens. The way I bless it make you think I'm Oppenheimer's student. My thoughts are quite Confucius and your thoughts are quite confusing. The way I rock, fuck, I'm going to bring that back, I fucked it up, yo. I'm the Hacked Rainbow Edition. I fling 45 Hadoukens. The way I drop the mic, the way I drop the bomb, you think I'm Oppenheimer's student. My thoughts are like Confucius and your thoughts are like confusing. They're disorganized illusions, this is borderline abusive. See, tonight I came to win. This ain't the sort of fight I'm losing, because when there's force applied, there's movement. And that's the laws of Isaac Newton. He's Welsh. He's Welsh, so he's probably growing leeks and classes Stoke and Leeds as overseas. He got sold to Gia Potpourri and he told his peeps it was potent weed. Hey, growing up he was broke as fuck. He didn't have no dough for sweets, so instead of a gobstopper the cunt would suck on a frozen pea. You definitely smoke Stardog. I can see it in your eyes, mate. You need to get yourself a better supplier, a high grade. Aye, mate. You're a bit of a ball bag. Catch him in the corner at a party, licking a salt lamp. Just another victim thinking Jinx isn't all that till he gets hit with the raw raps and those that witness applaud that.
Let's go.
He said Carter Dean's called and wants his style back. Mate, shit. Funnily enough, the homeless called and said the same thing. Yo, this is a man who once said, "It's all good, like Douglas spelled backwards."
I didn't see that. That was Mr. McKenzie, the other one.
Now, I'm not the biggest language expert,
I didn't see that.
but that sounds like you're doing some interesting stuff with text patterns. Either that, or you're an idiot and everything spelled by this cunt is spelled backwards. Lad, this is a B-side to me. This is your nothing else matters. I'll slap you up while you're having your tea and you see what happens when cunt is spelled backwards. Ugly, dead, bastard. But the thing that's the strangest, they weren't battling a guy called Douglas. I mean, we all like name flips, but you kind of got to stick to what your opponent's name is. Lame shit. I battled loads of kinds of these tragic, lonely guys. Clowns known for choking like the lad in Poltergeist. Exposed to cheesy content and the hard exterior crumbles. That's a macaroni pie. Yeah, you want to meet these levels? Please, mine's ether. You're round to stale, cheesy, cheap, greasy. That's a deep fried pizza. It's strange. He got sacked from the chip shop on his 5th day. They caught him in the back room, injected heroin into the Mars bar's dick veins. Piss take. You soft whitey bastard. You tried to get those Mars bars the wrong type of battered. Thinks he's some boss stylish rapper, but he's never been that. He's just all fucking jaw like Desperate Dan. Just accepted your crap. Beanie covered up your forehead looking like the alien from American Dad if he started buying lemon meringue for a tenner a gram. I've got no respect for this man. Think an old hippie t-shirt if he's trying it on, because this won't be a tie and he'll die in the wash. You've got a life with no job and I am a boss. Plus you've lost a Loki more times than I've lost.
It's only the second round. I couldn't think of much to write about you, because you're a fucking drunken waster. And that's the only thing I like about you. But what's say Kinell, let's blaze an L. I'll even let you like the doobie. If you promise to stop talking shite about me and be nicer to me. Nah, fuck Kinell though. When this cunt gets elbowed, you'll be like fucking hell, bro. And he'll be like buckled with a fucking swelled nose and some bloody shell toes. For your sake, I hope they've got drugs in hell, bro. Because if you think you're beating me, you must be after your nut on savage drugs. Think of the first few words of House of Pains jump around. You need to pack it up and pack it in, cunt, you've had enough. You're no big enough or bad enough. You slur and spit like Daffy Duck. It seems crap as fuck when you rap your stuff, and it hinders you when you land a punch. You battled Shuff. And you had a bit in your battle about a bit in his battle. You said he bit in his battle. Hey, you battled Shuff. And you had a bit in your battle, you said the bit in his battle, and yo, that bit in your battle, that was the shittest at angles, but the best bit in your battle. So I just bit a bit of that better bit in your battle together. You battled Shuff! And you had a bit in your battle about a bit in his battle, you said the bit in his battle. That was the shittest at angles, but still the best bit of your battle. So I just bit a bit of that better bit in your battle to give an example of how you're shit when you battle and how you're getting dismantled. But do you want to hear one truth? Shuffle T pumped you. If I punch you, I'll slump you. They'll call him Conor McGregor, he's going to get the proper 1-2. Yo, But this cunt's no McGregor. He's a bumhole, a beggar. He showed up at the blood donor centre with a month-old placenta. That's not how it works. Honestly, buddy, he's the oddest of numpties. The cunt goes for jogs in the country in a Godzilla onesie. He doesn't own a car but goes shopping for jump leads, and he probably thinks Scotland's a communist country. Didn't he try and act like Scotland's depressing when 09 popping and Wrexham was the cock in your rectum? Hey, type of cunt to go shopping with his copper collection. He got a bollock infection, and when his doctor was checking him, he got an erection. Hey, did you hear that joke about the Scot and the Welshman? Long story short, the Scottish cunt scalped him. Hey. I'm going to finish this round off with a question. Are you on drugs? Or are you just on the spectrum?
Yo, I knew he'd have some Welsh Scottish jokes. Yeah, I knew about it. But like, fucking, you're from fucking Edinburgh. I didn't think Edinburgh counted.
Fuck these meaty bastards!
Hey yo, this little freak ain't shit to me. Just a litany of injuries and a history of misery. He'll probably die of dysentery, and I don't understand a word when this pillock speaks like Mr. Bean. If there's a rapper Jinx could beat, it isn't me. Get me on the ropes, I go over the top with the flips. Prince Nazim. On the floor, surrounded by needles, the only place where Jinx will be while the stars on top like a Christmas tree. Nitty, please, you're an overpriced donut. Krispy Kreme. If I let him sample a hit from me, all his money's going to the Stones. That's a bittersweet symphony. Mate, you'll be killed in the place that you live, and then I'm taking your shit for free. It's this lad's murder, then think Asperger's, because I'll take everything. Literally. You have no place in any industry, and I'm fucking everywhere. Polygamy, plus you have an extensive history of exclusively writing about gay sex imagery. That style has been popping since DiCaprio was in Critters 3. Shitty, weak, timid, meek, bitter, cheap, little dweeb, missing teeth, mini me, with a need for Listerine. If he's putting a light to the dark side of the spoon, it ain't the Mackenzie beat or ministry. Yo, you can pretend I ain't a threat like vaccine injuries, but I'd advise avoiding taking shots, because you ain't got the heart for it, and this prick isn't built like me. See, I'm old school like Pigeon Street, so if it's beef, I'm on smoke like hickory. But if it's beef, I'm on smoke like hickory. As soon as I land, you get the boot. That's Italy to Sicily, and you're just scuffing up the soul like 93 RZA beats. Why's the poster boy for bigotry giving me the 5th degree? Your habits got you jittery, so you get no sympathy. See, I ain't superstitious, G. There's no such thing as a jinx. Just cunts who self-sabotage. And that's the only thing that Jinx can be.
See, when I hear you rap, I feel suicidal like a freaking goth. So you and I were going to have some crosswords, no 6 across. Like, you're so broke, you smoke When I hear you rap, I feel suicidal like a freaking goth. So you and I are going to have a few crosswords, no 6 across. See, you're so broke, you smoke twigs and stock, and your frigid ma looks a bit like Richard Goff when her wig is off. Don't even ask who's got the biggest clock. I showed her mine, and the bitch was in a shock and yelled, "It's a mosque!" Hey, and his dad's a fucking pussy. He's kitten soft. The cunt nearly got his head bitten off by a little moth. Hey, in his wallet there's a picture of every other kid he's got, but no you, because you're a little odd. Just a smidgen. And imagine having a child and the child was him. Mate, I would headbutt the midwife and fling that child in the bin. Then I would burn down the ward that child was in and walk away whistling and smile within. Because on the real, mate, you should hate yourself. You're drunk all the time, your poor parents blame themselves. Oh no! You're only up here battling because you're wanted nowhere else, but mate, no one up here fucking Wales Kinell. So you can take the L. You're always late as well. Catch him trying to fool a cunt on April 12th. I'll let it ring like Alexander Graham Bell. Bow! Welcome to the land of the pagan Celts. You get your whole shit cancelled like Dave Chappelle. He's fruitier than apples. Grapes as well. I look at him and see weed like you're made of kelp. Because you're so slim, could skin a hamster and wear its pelt. And even then you'd probably still have to wear a belt. Because you're skinny as fuck and that's honestly nae bluffing. If I put you on my scales, you'd probably weigh nothing. He went out for a Christmas buffet. Oh, he ate stuffing. His favourite number is 80. Because it's 8 nothing. He writes a no bad rap, he just can't deliver it properly. So I want a handwritten apology for this half-witted atrocity. Thinks he's bad, big and the boss of me, but on the man's written his comedy, you class Jinx and you're obviously mad thinking you topple me. I could lift you one-handed and probably just let you hang like an apostrophe, then slam quick as I'm dropping you. Like bam, Jinx is on top of you. Like damn, I've finished them properly. I had a phone call before the battle. Your man just had a talk with me. She said this year, let your fucking gran win at Monopoly. Respect your fucking elders. Time.
Never. Make some fucking noise, people. We go to the churches.
Just watched Jinx and Kinell. Great battle, great headline battle, both amazing. First round goes to Kinell. Jinx slipped up a bit, but it was very even. I think as the show went on, Jinx just got more confident, and the delivery was just very loud for a venue like this. Kinell smashed it, but I've got to give it the last 2 rounds is Jinx. It's 2-1. Jinx, Mr. Jinx.
Hiya, that was an amazing battle. I really had fun watching that, especially in the battle scene in Glasgow for a long time. So big ups Kinell, big ups Jinx. Personally, honestly, I laughed at both sides. Like Kinell was funny in the delivery, but Jinx was the metaphors and the similes and the way that he delivered them. And personally, Kinell, you can't spit heroin jokes in Scotland, mate. It's not that funny to us. So big ups Jinx, he takes the win for me. And Iron BRZ! Iron BRZ!
Brilliant battle, man. Big funny as fuck, big funny as fuck. The first round slightly to Kinell, second round to Jinx, and Kinell's third was absolutely brilliant as well, but delivery, presence, the whole shebang, I give 2-1 to Jinx.
The judges have deliberated, they all concluded it was a very, very close clash, but the winner is Jinx!
Aching music, man like Dan the Dog, man like a Herman, man like Jib, man like Sinner, whoa!
Big the fuck up, Kinell, this my mother's another. This is the one day one. Iron BRZ!
Let's fucking